Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today I am returning to Ultimate General Civil War. I kind of feel like it's been an Ultimate General Civil War channel for the last 2 weeks, but seems you guys are enjoying the videos. I've been live streaming them now for almost every day for 2 weeks, and I've been thrilled with how well you guys have received it, how much you guys seem to enjoy it. So again, this is never going to be just the Ultimate General Civil War channel, but I'm going to continue covering the game as long as you guys enjoy it. I've got about 20 episodes worth of live stream stuff that are canned up and ready to go. This is just one of them, and this is the second part of the Battle of Bull Run. I am playing from the Confederate side. I will say that this daily posting of UG's Civil War content may change a little bit. Again, I don't want this to just be the Ultimate General Civil War channel, so I may start doing alternating days where one day I post Ultimate General Civil War content, the next day I post something different. So if you are sticking tuned to this series, don't abandon the channel, please, if this is really your principal series that you enjoy watching. Just realize it may be every other day instead of every day. Although for now, obviously this is coming on the heels of another day where I posted videos, so it could be every day for a while as well. Anyway, guys, that's enough of me rambling. We're going to jump back into the live stream audio. Remember, this was taken from a live stream, so it may not be as polished as other videos, but the audio is all coming from that. So I'm going to jump back in, and I hope you guys enjoy the video, and yeah. Until next time, feel free to leave comments and whatnot in the description, but hope you guys enjoy. Pretty strong defensive line. We've got several brigades in good cover in these woods with artillery support. The main problem is we're in a bit of a salient here where the 2nd Virginia is doing most of the fighting. And then they've got several brigades here that are kind of lightly fighting with us. Man, this 33rd Virginia is doing good. Why is the Stonewall Brigade going over here? Are they retreating? There we go. Captured some enemy supplies. Says time is up, right? Time 0. Counterattack. It's not over yet? General, the Union's severely weakened, and now we can counterattack with our fresh reinforcements that will arrive shortly. Concentrate the attack on their right flank and push them back from where they came. Great. So now we gotta launch an attack against them. Okay, I guess. Alright, I guess I'll let these guys go wherever they're gonna go. 2 more hours. Man, this fight is just... And now, of course, they're gonna start pushing. At least Keyes is pushing against the 5th. Where'd they all go? Yay, we got more supplies back. Good job, Stuart. Nice. Hold Henry Hill. So I guess we don't actually have to do anything other than continue holding Henry Hill. Okay. We can try and do that. Come on, men, hold on. Oh boy. We're not counterattacking, the enemy's counterattacking, for fuck. Oh man. Holding out against 3-to-1 odds and the enemy's retreating? Thank God. Still holding? Holy crap. Where are you going, Iron Brigade? Did I tell you to charge? There we go, okay. Pushing those guys back. Alright, where are our reinforcements? They're still coming up. Kind of coming up on their flank. Why are you charging? I didn't... Does it stay... Here's the interesting thing, is does the charge selection stay the entire time, no matter what? Oh my god. Get there. Come on, guys. You guys are going to need to run. Melee after melee. What do they just decide? It's medieval combat now, and they're just all going to charge in giant clumps? Wow, that 2nd New York's getting worn down. Okay, so counterattack's definitely underway. Then again, they're also doing quite a bit of damage to us, too. They've kind of broken our right flank, and this has just turned into a helter-skelter cluster. Why are you sitting back here? Oh, I told you guys to. That's why. Shit. Okay, so they broke our right. We seemingly are pushing them back on the left. At least currently. Alright, 33rd Virginia anchored our flank. These guys are like frickin' not Winston. These guys are like Joshua Chamberlain at Gettysburg. They're the far right of our flank. They inflicted 3-1 casualties on the enemy, withstood an enemy charge, countercharged, and are the only thing that's left in this part of our line. Iron Brigade decided to retreat north. Oh, these guys, there's fighting going on up here as well, apparently. So they're coming up our rear. I'm trying to charge up their front. Smith, what are you doing? Get over here. I could be managing my forces more effectively. How's our ammo situation? Okay, that looks good. Pretty good across the ways. There's one guy's a little bit shy. Let's move you over here. Holy crap, outnumbered 5-1. Oh, but we've got Stonewall helping him. Even though it's not really Stonewall, but he is, but he isn't. Can we move him in behind? Oh, Sherman's coming up, damn. Well, we can fire to Sherman's front and maybe to his flank, but he's in the woods, which is going to give him really good cover. I'd like to move the Iron Brigade behind Keyes. We've definitely pushed them back on our left. Our right is where the danger is. That and this one, oh, Porter's still around. Flip. Okay, so they may reinvigorate their attack here over on this side of the battlefield, but we're hanging on, guys. Okay. Thanks for the tip as far as, like, when to charge. Oh, I didn't mean to do that with Stuart. What is he doing? There you go. Burnside, die! I don't want to overextend, though, because if they do bring up forces to our... Yeah, run away, Iron Brigade. Please. You have 1,500 men behind you. I know I don't need to get them, like, way too close, but I feel like if I get closer... Oh, whoa, Howard. I feel like if I get closer, I will have a better chance of, you know, dealing them some serious damage with my weapons, especially because so many of my weapons are kind of obsolete. Where are these guys flanked from? What do you mean flanked? Where are they flanked from? Who's hitting them from the flank? There's no one shooting. Maybe they're getting hit from these guys? I don't know. Where's Jackson? Oh, it looks like the 5th overextended and they're out by the river now. Whatever. Whatever. I'm trying to keep some troops around the objective just in case our attack falters. It's certainly possible. Doesn't feel like we're outnumbered anymore, though. At least not on the left. What's our artillery doing? We could probably be using these guys more efficiently, right? Let's move them into the open where they're a little bit closer. Theodopoulos Holmes is wounded. He's not one of mine, so I don't really care. Holmes don't... Oh, wait. I do care because he's in my line, right? Okay. Alright, Bodum, you're going to have to move over here. Stonewall is in decent shape. Porter's coming up again. 2,700 men coming behind us. Move Smith back this way. Stuart, just kind of go up there and fire around at them. Where aren't they in the... Wait. You guys should be in the fort. Actually, we probably should put the Stonewall Brigade in the fort, right? More men in the fort, the better, I would think. So we're going to move Bodum and Smith up here to try and deal with Porter and Keyes. They both have good-sized brigades. We're going to have 900 men in this fort. So hopefully they'll do okay. I think the 33rd and the 5th are doing okay versus the Virginia over here. Meanwhile, on our left, Howard and Ewell are still slugging it out. Ewell's getting much better of the end of the bargain. Still interesting he doesn't have that great of a weapon, but he's doing well. Union line is definitely reformed and resisting. They've stopped running. I don't know if being blocked by friendly forces influences your ability to damage the enemy. Like, half this brigade's line of sight should be blocked. I don't know if they shoot through Ewell or not. It certainly looks like they do. We need more ammo for these guys. Ewell's getting low on ammo, so I'll bring up a wagon here to resupply him. And Smith and Buchanan are engaging Porter in some hand-to-hand combat. Again, it's probably my mistake by clicking that button too far into their lines that was triggering that. Bartow's last words where I think I farted. You know, either that or I saved the Confederacy. I don't know. He did a damn good job. Even just kind of pulling forces away. We've got one wagon up here, which, by the way, this is like his legacy. This one wagon up here that he captured. So they're out of ammo, I think, so they're charging. And Howard's retreating. Okay, so go back here and go get some ammo. And then we're going to turn the Union flank. Porter and Keyes and Bonheim engaged in one massive medieval melee. Meanwhile, more civilized fighting going here on the right between the 5th Virginia and the 33rd Virginia fighting against the 1st Ohio. Man, this brigade, the 33rd Virginia, they're the hero of this battle, in my opinion. 1,000 kills, only 200 losses. My Stonewall Brigade ended up getting over 800 kills. I think my other brigade routed off the field. I could check, but Howard ran, so... So we're driving the Federals back. I want to see if... I don't think you can seize guns, can you? I just did that realizing that you can't actually take guns over. William's not really flanked, does he? Doesn't look like it. Anyway, these two brigades, these 3,000 men here to the front of this farmhouse are the real threat now. It seems like we've effectively broken the Union left. Or the Union right, our left. Union troops on our left. I think we may hold out, guys. We held every objective as well, so I have to think this will be a victory, even though we lost way more men than I would have liked. This turned into an insane bloodbath. Oh wow, Cox, almost 1,000 casualties as well. So maybe I will gain some reputation here with a stunning victory for the Confederacy. Come on, Ewell, you didn't take that battery yet? You're still meleeing with them in the middle of in the middle of the water as they try and retreat? Whoops. I thought I'd... charging across a little river there. Yeah, so I guess maybe the first battle was a Pyrrhic victory. That's a good point. This one might be too, but the Union certainly lost a lot of men also. And again, we've held every single point here. So if I just right-click on these guys, they don't charge, right? Or do they? I don't think they do. Right-clicking, they should just go up to and shoot, right? If I drag over top of them and they get too... Or if I move them in too close, then they'll charge. But now these Federals are all in good defensive positions in the woods. I'm just taking losses here with the full understanding that I'm just keeping them away from the objective and any kind of crazy last-minute shenanigans that could cause us to lose. Looks like we did wipe out that battery, though. And Franklin's brigade lost 1,000 men, it looks like, roughly. So we can go and move these guys here to the woods to start clearing out Porter and Sherman. It looks like the Union's low on ammo. I think we lost a wagon, but we retook one. We've got a wagon over here. I wonder if their supply situation's dire because we took some of their wagons. It looks like only one of them. So we can finish the battle, and it's a victory. The first Battle of Bull Run, a Confederate victory against Irvin McDowell. You can see here 15,000 Confederates versus some 18,000 Union. Looks like about 2,000 of them didn't come to... Oh, no, because of the cavalry. So they definitely outnumbered us by a couple thousand by the end of the battle still. Well, not by the end, but you know what I mean. Union lost 12... oh, my God. 12,000 infantry to our 8,000. Man, this game really plays up the casualties. First Bull Run was, what, like 3,000 Union, 2,000 Confederate? We had more casualties in the real battle. This is more like Second Manassas. Anyway, units, we can see here the one with the most kills. Let's check that out. Is Porter's brigade, so the bastard Unions. But they did lose about 1,000 men, so about half their strength. 33rd Virginia was the best Confederate. Koch is the second best. Did any of ours play? Bartow had 200 men left, it looks like. But I think they're all fled from the field. Lost 900 men, inflicted 1,000, but damn did he delay the enemy. The Stonewall Brigade, 800 casualties, inflicted only 600 taken, so that did okay. The Iron Brigade, not so much. Only has 356 survivors, 712 kills to 1,100 of its own losses. If we go to the officers, we can see here Philip Koch is promoted. I don't know if he's on our side. I can't remember who our commanders are. A lot of promotions. Is anybody dead? 1 man wounded, Theodopolis Holmes, which is okay because I don't think he's on our side, like in our unit. And then we seized 8 guns, 7 rescued, 1 captured. Captured 90 Sharps model 1859s, 90 1855s, 1900 Springfield 1842s, so that's good. And then some 40 Smiths. So a victory, a great victory. Battle rewards plus 10 reputation, 2 career points, $184,000, 12,400 men, plus 1 Army organizational core, and we get Thomas Stonewall Jackson. 92 prisoners exchanged for 92 additional recruits. Okay. So apparently when you capture enemy troops, you can exchange them for your own recruits, which makes sense, especially during the early part of the war. The Stonewall Brigade is still here. It looks like our other brigade, the Iron Brigade, was so badly damaged it ceases to exist. So let's rebuild the Stonewall Brigade. Lost about 50% of its men. We'll go ahead and rebuild it with Springfield still. We'll add its, now has a strength. Do we want discipline and training or do we want endurance? We'll do discipline and training. Go ahead and apply that. We also lost our artillery battery, so basically we're rebuilding our entire army from scratch. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to take a real quick break, guys. That was, what, like an hour long? So I'm going to take a real quick break. I'll be right back. I'll check the chat as well. So I'm not really breaking so much as I'm going to look into the chat and see what you guys have typed. Should we name it after Bartolo or whatever? Every time I say Barto, I think Bartolo Colon. All right, so we're gonna obviously recruit another infantry brigade. It'll be max strength. Let's see what weapons we can afford. Well, it looks like we've got enough in the shop. We don't have to pay anything for the Springfield, so they're not great weapons, but they are free right now. We'll go with the Palmetto and we paid almost 20,000. So we'll go with the Springfields for now. 1,500 men. Let's see, Preston, Pegram, Thomas Jackson, Marsh. Nah. We'll go with Preston, he's in reserve.
Yes, sir.
And we are going to name, we'll go ahead and create first of all. So Preston's unit is also ready for discipline training. But we're going to change Preston's name. We're going to change Preston's name to, whoops, Barto's Widows. Barto's Widows, guys, in honor of Barto. Is that even how you spell widows? Yes, it is. So Barto's Widows, that's what we're going to call it. We can put up to 4 units in a division. Who's commanding our division again? Innes Doles. So we're probably going to want to create another division as well. Let's add another infantry brigade. We're going to make them use those Springfields. They're still free, interestingly. Yeah, we've got a lot of those in the armory. And then we'll take Pilgrim from the reserve.
Yes, sir.
Create. So the Iron Brigade's been kind of cursed. I don't know if we want to call it the Iron Brigade. We'll call it the Irish Brigade, because they were really good at dying. And that seems to be the name of the game in this game, is dying a lot. So we've got Stonewall's Brigade, Barto's Widows, and the Irish Brigade. And then we're going to add a battery of artillery. It'll be 8 guns, I think. Let's see here. What do we have in inventory? So we've got 8 6-pound fielders in inventory. We've also got anything else in the armory? Nothing else is in the armory. Great. So if we do that, we can get 8 guns for free, an 8-gun battery for free. So I guess we'll do that. And then again, I don't want Jackson leading a battery of artillery. He's going to be leading our 2nd division, of course. So we'll put this guy in. He's pretty good. And that's going to be our first division. It's going to be Stonewall's Brigade, Bartow's Widows, the Irish Brigade, and Ashmore's Artillery, I guess. Unless you guys can think of a better name for the artillery. We're going to go and create a second division here with Thomas Jackson as the commander, which is great. Maybe we can move Stonewall. Yeah, Stonewall's Brigade will be under Jackson's division, so we'll need to create one more new infantry brigade. With the Springfield again, we still have enough in the armory.
Yes, sir.
So, and we probably want a decent commander, right? I wish we could recruit Bartow. It'd be nice if he was around. But I guess we'll go with the major.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay. So we've got this 4,500-man division with 8 guns. The second division is going to be balanced a little bit different. We're still going to have 2 infantry brigades. But then I think maybe we'll mix in... Let's see here, Springfield.
Yes, sir.
I think we may mix in... Actually, what should we call these guys? Or these guys? We're going to have to come up with some new names. I want you guys to come up with an artillery battery name and 2 infantry brigade names. And then I'm thinking... To me, skirmishers are more valuable than cavalry. But maybe it's just because I just don't know how to use them. Use cavalry, that is. We've got some hunters in here. Hunter muskets appropriate for long-range fights. Sharps. Reliable carbine of older design. We took some smiths. We'll go with the sharps.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, so 2 divisions so far. I think we probably want some artillery with these guys as well, right? Now, we don't have much in the armory. In fact, I don't think we have anything of any other design in the armory. I'm going to go with a... I think the Napoleons are really good. So we're going to go with an 8-gun battery of Napoleons. May increase the size of it. So we've got 16 guns, 500 skirmishers. I really would like this division to be bigger. I would like some cavalry in here somewhere as well. We could add a second corps. When you create 1 extra corps, leading officer is assigned automatically with each additional cost. The limit of your corps is dependent on your organizational level. So if we actually go to our career, our organizational level is 2. So I guess we're okay there. We've got 2 points to assign. Right now we've got enough recruits. We've got enough money. What's logistics do? Logistics reduce this... starting ammo, fine. That's nice, just in case. Medicine, economy, increase your level in economy will reduce the cost of purchasing new weapons. I guess we can do that to get better weapons.
Sir, yes, sir.
Civil War campaign medal is our only medal so far. And yes, okay. So you can see here we don't have much. Okay. Anyway, so we got 2 divisions. We could create another corps, but I don't know if we want to do... Like, do we really want to do that? I don't... Right now we've got 8,000 soldiers, 16 guns. I don't really know what the best approach is to go from here. What I am going to do is I'm going to save this game because of that glorious victory. Okay, guys, what do you think about this setup for the army? We'll increase our supply to about 10,000. But what do you guys think about the setup for the first corps here? Is this sufficient, do you guys think? We're going into the Shiloh campaign, so the first Western campaign. The end battle will be the Battle of Shiloh, but we've got 2 smaller fights, an ambush of a convoy, and a stay alert. If we're ambushing a convoy, I almost feel like we'd be better off with some cavalry, right? Eesh. I didn't build any cavalry. We could build another corps, right? Can we? Yeah, we could. Do we want to create a second corps? Is there a penalty to creating a second corps? I don't really see much of a downside. I'd like to add a third division, but I guess we don't have the organizational chops to do it. Maybe we do add a new corps. We only have 4,000 men, though, so it's only going to be one division. I'd rather just make these divisions bigger, but I can't. I should have put all my emphasis into organization. Maybe we could have then. But I can't change that now, of course. Max divisions 2, max brigades 4, max corps 2, so we can make one more corps. Got plenty of money and some additional recruits. Let's see here. February of 62, September of 61. Union's amassing its army near our capital, Richmond. It's most certain they're preparing to attack and threaten our new government with premature destruction. Our scouts reported that one of their most important supply convoys loaded with heavy ammunition and weapons is on the way to support the Yankee army. We'll need to ambush and seize those supplies. The 2 local cavalry units have already taken position to join the attack. Oh, so we get some cavalry with it. Okay, well, that's good. Well, maybe we'll do that battle next. Although, guys, I did say this would be a short stream. I've already been going for almost 2 hours now, and it is about 1:30. So I think I'm actually going to wrap it up now that we've got our forces all set. Yeah, I mean, obviously the division and the corps sizes here are not accurate at all with what the actual sizes were. Maybe some of the Union corps are actually pretty small. Some of the Union divisions as well. But with that being said, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. I think I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream here. I'll stick around in the chat for a little bit if anyone wants to chat, but as far as the gameplay is concerned, that's going to be just about it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll try and play again tomorrow, Friday night, probably around the same time, and continue the campaign from here. I'm just happy we got past Bull Run without being embarrassed, and with that 30 reputation, we could lose Shiloh and still survive into the next grand campaign. My understanding of how this all works, by the way, is you play these small battles. Once you play the big battle, that's the definitive battle in the campaign. I think if you don't play these small ones, they probably go away once you play the big one. That's my guess. I could be wrong, though. That's just an assumption that this is kind of the boss, if you will, that then moves you on to the next campaign. I like the way they have the little battles mixed in with the big battles. It really makes it feel more like a campaign, like a constant sort of, here's a small engagement, here's a small engagement, and then wham, a big engagement, and you move on to the next big campaign. I think that's a really neat way of doing it. So far, I am in love with this game. There's a few things that are minor little tweaks, but it's in early access, so overall, loving it, loving the experience. Hope you guys are enjoying the streams. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, though, and until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying thank you for watching, and I'm out.